Welcome back. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive for the time being. If you're new here, welcome. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth where sometimes, just sometimes, I tend to use the word fuck as a comma. I know I'm seeking professional help. I need to be stopped. If you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul. But I'll remember our time fondly. If you want to jump straight to the overall review of the products, I'll leave a time code down below. Feel free to jump ahead. This happened. This happened just now. And honestly, I was all ready to just talk about the Sneaky Bites Bandit because I really, really love kind of just drawing out this long story. But what can I say? Times are tough. Anyway, what just happened? Okay, let me explain. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am and you only clicked this video because you wanted to hear about these products, hi, my name is Teresa and I'm a garbage person. I live in New York City. Yes, New York City, the epicenter of awfulness currently. It was only months ago where everything was normal. And when I say normal, I mean making eye contact with someone who's shitting in the subway. That's my normal. I miss it. However, this new normal I'm dealing with is just weird. We have all been confined to our homes unless we leave. Then we have to wear a mask, stand at least 6 feet apart, and pray to God that you don't contract anything. That's our new normal. Love it. Big Apple, come visit. Needless to say, I have been home since mid-March. I have left my house twice. One, to go to the post office to collect packages for my PO, and the second time, I was in a polar vortex standing on a very, very long line to get liquor. I know, priorities. I live in an apartment building in Queens. On my floor, there are a few apartments. And since Miss Rona came around, we all have been leaving our shoes outside of our apartment door. Even before any of this happened, a few of my neighbors on my floor has always left their shoes outside of their apartment door. And that is a nice thing about living in this particular apartment building. You can leave your shoes outside your apartment door and you can know for a fact that no one's going to fuck with your packages. It's amazing. Nobody messes with you in this building, and that is rare, especially in New York City. Anyway, I was in my kitchen, which is very, very close to the apartment door. I was getting some water and getting prepared to come in here and shoot this fucking video. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen and I hear someone out in the hallway, and it's a voice that I've never heard before. So of course, me being the nosy bitch that I am, I look through my peephole. I see a man outside my door. I've never seen him before. He doesn't have any sort of uniform on, so he just looks like a normal guy. So now me, again being the creep that I am, I watch him. Because he's standing really close to the door and he's talking really loud on the phone.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Like, I almost want to be like, shut the fuck up. But of course I didn't. He hangs up the phone and he looks at my apartment door and he gets a little bit closer and he's just like looking at the door. Almost like Jurassic Park style where the dinosaur is looking into the car. That's what it felt like. It was like, okay. He backs away from my door and then goes to my neighbor's door. And I'm assuming he's doing the same sniffing around. I see him then go across the hall to the apartment that directly lines up to my door. And he attempts to knock on the door, but he doesn't. Instead, he picks up the sneaker of my adorable little neighbor. He removes his mask and then shoves the sneaker in his face and takes a good old whiff. I will repeat this because I feel like it bears repeating. This man took off his mask, took the shoe to his face, sniffed it so hard that I'm pretty sure he caked his pants. At this point, I actually gasped. I was like, because I wasn't expecting that, okay? I was not expecting that. He then whips his head around and he looks at my door and he starts looking at the other doors and he takes a shoe and he puts it back down and he slowly starts walking back to my door. This man grabs my Nike size 10 women's footwear. Okay, yes, I know I have big feet, fuck you. And I watch him smell my shoe, okay? It's actually kind of crazy because he was He was staring at the door so I could see him at the peephole. It felt like he knew that I was watching him. We actually fucking made eye contact, which is even crazier. I had a feeling he knew I was standing there because he was just like really fucking into it. I watched him defile my shoe for about 30 to 45 seconds. Joke's on him, my feet smell badly. It probably smells like corn chips, but I digress. Anyway, he smells my shoe for another 30 seconds or so, places it gently back down. And then he walks diagonally from my door to another apartment door, knocks on the door. My neighbor opens up. It's actually a young couple who has a dog, which by the way, you actually cannot have a dog up here. So Anyway, whatever. He opens the door and he greets this guy with an air hug and an air high five. So yes, that happened. I need to stop leaving my shoes outside my apartment door now. Yep. In today's fun size review, we're going to be talking about the Hourglass setting spray, the new Shantachai Summer 2020 collection, as well as this little teeny tiny e.l.f. palette. I know, the prices on everything is fucking wild. Anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the setting spray. So this boy retails for a whopping $48. I know, he's expensive. Now, according to their website, Hourglass came out with an ultra-fine, water-resistant mist that hydrates and sets makeup for up to 24 hours for a visibly radiant, blurred finish. As soon as this shit came out, I was hashtag intrigued, okay? Yes, I know I said that. I hate me too. I love Hourglass, especially when it comes to their powder products. When using their products, I just feel like I'm better than everyone else. And I think that's what we strive for these days, right? Competition, I don't know her. Anyway, I was intrigued with the claims of this product. The mist that comes out of this bottle is ultra fine. Although the first spray, I usually spray the air first because it does spit. Think of like a velociraptor. I'm gonna keep with those Jurassic Park themes today. The first time I used this product, when I sprayed it, got right in my eye and it actually stripped my eyeshadow. Pretty fucking impressive. Didn't know this could be a makeup remover. So once you get past the deadly spray and you spray it all over your face, actually really lovely. The mist is like a lighter version of walking around Disney's Animal Kingdom. You know when they have like those giant fans out that just spray water? It's like that kind of. At first it actually almost feels like it's not hitting your face, but rest assured my little broccoli cheese cheddar bowls, it is. Once applied, this product dries down pretty fast and you do notice a small blurring effect. It's incredibly lightweight and I find that it melts into the skin really nice. Is this exactly like the veil powder? No. But I have never seen a setting spray actually really successfully have some sort of blurring effect. If I compare this to some of my other setting sprays that I really love, like the Scandinavia setting spray and the Urban Decay All Nighter, I think I actually like this a little bit better. It actually exceeded my expectations. One of the claims is that your makeup can last for up to 24 hours. Now granted, I have maybe had my makeup on for maybe 16 hours at one point, and while it doesn't look as amazing as it did when I first applied it, it actually still looks pretty fucking good. And you still have that light blurring effect. It definitely keeps things in place. I don't feel any sort of tackiness or greasiness with this product, other than stripping my eyeshadow that one time because it bukkakied me. Other than that, I think this product's really fucking great. I will say though that I haven't left my house a lot, right? I've only left my house twice, okay? Twice since mid-March. So I'm not sure how this product is really going to hold up in the heat. Perhaps when I go back to work, I don't know, maybe July, who knows. I will get to finally test it out to see if it actually will remain the same after commuting in a very, very disgusting dank ass heat. And kind of based on that, I don't know if I would repurchase this again at this point. Yes, while I actually kind of prefer it over my other setting sprays, this is a hefty price and I really need to see if it actually can withstand the heat for me to really consider getting this again. With that said, if you are interested in checking this product out, in my opinion, it's not worth the $48. Definitely get it when it's on sale. So if you are interested, I recommend waiting till then. The next thing I want to talk about is the Shantachai Summer 2020 collection. A bunch of you little popsicle sticks tagged me in it and I was so excited. I think immediately when it was announced, I was waking up and I just bought it. I just bought everything because I was like, I need it now. I need it right now. I am on such a Shantachai kick, it's disgusting. My bank account cries when I'm like, so I might as well go on the Shantachai website. I can't help it. Honestly, I really blame Michelle Wong and I blame my girl Happy Meanie for the ones that kind of really turned me on to this brand. But you know what? I blame you, but I also love you at the same time. I am a monster now, and I thank you for that. I regret nothing. As soon as the summer collection was announced and as soon as I saw this adorable packaging, I lost my goddamn mind. I love their blushes, I love their face powders, but I have yet to try their highlighter formula. So these duos retail for about $84. Yes, I know, it's $84. I regret nothing. I don't give a shit. The packaging is gorgeous. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. One is a manta ray and one is a whale shark. Of course, I gravitate towards the whale shark duo because of my love for Jaws. And like their other products, a portion of the proceeds support Wild Aid and its mission to reduce global consumption of wildlife products, including manta rays. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me a manta ray. They're adorable, but I love sharks. I love sharks so much. And I get very preachy when protecting sharks. It's just one of those things that I'm like, yes, sharks have rights too. Like, I am that bitch. I can't help it. I love them. They're adorable. I'm terrified of them because they'll eat me because I obviously look like a morbidly obese seal. But still, I love them. I still want to kind of hug them. The rose whale shark has a pale gold highlight and a wearable vivid pink blush, while the coral manta ray has a soft peachy champagne highlighter and a burnished apricot blush. I feel like the blushes in both of these compacts are definitely on par with the Philanthropy cheek shades. They're wonderfully pigmented. They're incredibly smooth and they're just straight up perfection. I love the formula of these blushes. It's the right amount of pigment for that just pop of color on the cheek. Don't get me wrong, I love blush as of late. Like, I've been really obsessed with blush. One of my favorite blush formulas is from Cover FX. They have an amazing monochromatic duo. However, if I compare that to Shantachai, Cover FX is incredibly pigmented. So you have to go in with a very light hand, otherwise you look like a circus clown. Which, I mean, if you're into that, that's fine. And sometimes I am, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I just don't feel like looking like Mimi Bobek. There's just something about these blushes in particular that just provide that perfect amount of pigmentation. The blush also has great longevity. And for that fucking price, it better be. So the blushes in both of these compacts are fucking amazing. I love them. As for the highlighters, I find them to be very, very pretty. Is it my favorite formula of all time? No. However, I want to add that I also have unrealistic expectations. By the way, did you hear that snap? Holy shit. Unrealistic expectations when it comes to highlighters. I want you to see me from space, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? The shades, while almost looking identical in pan, are different. You have a pale gold and a soft peachy champagne. The highlighters, in my opinion, are that true definition of the demure alien slut. The kind of slut that has its shit together and doesn't default on their student loans. You know, the person that we all aspire to be. Anyway, it's gorgeous on the skin. And this is the highlighter that's definitely appropriate for every possible situation. Unlike the highlighters that I gravitate towards that's like rubbing a fucking burger on your face, they're definitely more work appropriate. But I will say that you can build them up to kind of get a little bit more of a sluttier opacity, but they do look beautiful if you only use 1 to 2 swipes. Again, I just have unrealistic expectations. My preference lies with the pale gold color. It fits my skin type better. On this side, it's the soft peachy champagne highlighter. I feel like it's just a hair too dark. I think when you're mixing it with the highlighter and bronzer and you don't go as ham on this side as opposed to this side, I feel like it could look okay. You can tell that it's really meant for someone that has more of like a light to medium skin tone as opposed to someone who is uncooked chicken. If you have deeper skin tone than say light to medium, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work for you. Now, while I'm happy to have both in my collection, I think I would rather have the highlighter from the whale shark and the apricot blush from the manta ray. If I could make that into one compact, it would have been perfect. Again, I'm not upset that I have both of them, but to me, that would have been more of the perfect combination. But anyway, I fucking love this. This is so good. Shantachai, their powders, they have not led me astray. They have been so fantastic. It's almost getting to the point where I'm like, why am I even using anything else? Like, I love them. And then I remember how much they cost and I'm like, that's why. I got it. I'm reminded real fast. $1 million taste on a shoestring budget. Yep. Besides the duos, this collection also has a lip tint hydrating balm. So this retails for $34 and it comes in 4 shades. I chose the shade Beach Rose, which is the sheer pink shade. This product is really nice and I find it to be incredibly hydrating. It's very comfortable on the lips. I don't find that the product builds up on the corners of your mouth or sometimes has like that weird waxy feel that sometimes lip balms can have. Like I don't experience that at all with it. When I swatch the product, I can actually see the pink color. However, on the lips, it looks too similar to my own lip color that I don't see any sort of difference. It just looks like I put a little bit of chapstick on. It's not a bad thing, but I don't see any sort of color. As someone who has perpetually dry lips, I found that this product sits very well on my lips. My lips do not eat this product like some other lip balms that I feel like I'm constantly reapplying over and over again. This product feels really comfortable on my lips. Actually, you know what's also really nice about this is that I love how small it is. So you actually can just apply it without even looking at a mirror. That's kind of nice. However, I don't think this is something that I would repurchase again, only because it's $34. And you know, it's a nice balm, but I actually prefer my Treat Beauty lip balm over this. When I purchased this product, I assumed that it was one of their lip chic products, and I picked it up during the Neiman Marcus sale, and that is fantastic. That is a really good hydrating lipstick. Like, it's fucking great. It's amazing. And that was kind of my bad because I assumed that this product was going to be like that, but it's not. Regardless, it's a really nice balm. This will definitely live in my makeup bag because after all, this was $34. I think when their next collection comes out and there is a lip product, I'm just gonna be more mindful. If it is a lip tint, I'm just not gonna purchase it. But if it is a lip chic, abso-fucking-lutely. But in any case, I'm happy to have it. The next product I want to talk about is from e.l.f. and this is the Bite Size Hot Jalapeno palette. This retails for $3. I'll be very honest with you, I do not like e.l.f. eyeshadow products. They usually cause some sort of allergic reaction and it sucks because I really want to like them for their price point, but it never really works out for me. So I'm always skeptical when I hear a lot of people saying, oh my god, this e.l.f. product's really good. I'm like, yeah, not really. But I'm glad that I checked this one out. I believe there are actually quite a few bite-sized palettes, but obviously this is the one that spoke to me the most, and a lot of people have been recommending it. This is awesome. I honestly can't even believe, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. In this little palette, you get 2 shimmer shades and 2 matte shades. The mattes are very creamy, very pigmented. You don't have to keep building up product. They blend very well together. And it's actually pretty fucking impressive considering it's $3 goddamn. The 2 shimmer shades, fantastic. Now for today's video, I actually just used it with glitter glue because I'm now kind of slowly growing back an obsession with glitter glue. I use it for a little bit, like I'll use it every now and again, but as of late, I have been really utilizing it because setting sprays sometimes are not the best for me and I get eye irritations or whatever, or spicy butthole, blah, blah, blah. So for today's look, I actually used a little bit of NYX glitter glue and damn girl, I'm beyond impressed. There's a little bit of kick up in this palette, but there is no fallout. I didn't experience any sort of fucking fallout. I tried and I was going in fucking heavy handed and everything. There was no fallout. It was so crazy to me. I still can't get over it. This is such a beautiful little olive moment. I really love the color story and I actually am really interested in trying more of these little guys because I want to see if the quality is consistent throughout the bunch or if there are some that are better than others. This is the eye look that I created today, which is an eye look that I love doing because I basically feel like a bog witch and I'm living for that. I use all 4 colors from this palette with my look today and it's fucking great. My only complaint, which I mean it's not even a big fucking deal, you can't really get that many looks out of it. You know, I feel like it's just really bog witch and that's it. But whatever, it's $3 fucking, who cares? I can't even get over how good this is. With that said, if you have been interested in wanting to check out this little guy, I highly recommend you doing so. I believe right now it's actually currently stock in Ulta. So if you want to purchase it online, of course, if you just want to go to the e.l.f. website, you can. I'm beyond impressed. As for the longevity of this, I say it's actually pretty fucking good for $3. Even after a long day of sitting at my computer screaming at it, I didn't notice any product falling, nothing was getting in my eyes, there was no visible fading or anything like that. It actually looked pretty much how it looked when I initially applied it, which is, again, mind-blowing. I don't even know what else to say. So with that said, I cannot wait to try out a few more of these guys because I'm just I'm blown away. And with that said, that is my little fun size reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you're interested in picking up any of the products that I'm talking about, or if you have some of these e.l.f. bite-size recommendations, let me know which ones I should check out, because I don't even understand. First it was Profusion, now it's e.l.f. What's real anymore? I don't even know. Anyway, please let me know down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It's free. And hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Patreon, Discord. I have merch. I have podcasts, blah, blah, blah. Everything will be listed down in the description box below, along with everything that is on my face and where to get these little baby products. And I guess I'll see you little pumpkins later. Continue to stay safe, and I love you very much. Bye.